Hey guys, Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, August 10th, 2012. Originally I was going to do an eBay tutorial today, but I'm going to do something different. You guys really seem to like the video I made last week where I took you for a tour of where I work and showed you around there. I got so many positive replies and comments, I was really shocked. I always considered myself a rather boring person, but apparently you guys don't think that. And I got a lot of PMs, an awful lot, way more than I expected. I thank you so much for your support, and I would like to honor your request now. Most of you guys wrote in and said something to the effect that you would like to see more videos about me and my collectibles. So today's video is going to be solely about my PCs. Okay? These are the things that I collect and I'm into. I will not talk about any more hubcaps or toy trucks on this video because I want to show you some other collectibles today. Alright? These are not things I actively sell, these are things I actively collect. However, if you see something you really like, feel free to shoot me an offer. Everything has a price. Occasionally I might even ask you for information about something because I collect these things just because they're neat and they're old. And if you've ever watched the show American Pickers, there's these two guys that ride around in a van. And they're based out of Iowa, but they go all over the place down south and wherever. And they buy all these neat collectibles. And I love that show, and I would really like to get into that kind of thing. It's fun, and it's a good way to make money. The only thing they never made clear is if they drive from Iowa all the way to North Carolina and purchase 5 good items, are you telling me they drive all the way back to Iowa with those 5 items? I mean, the gas and the time. I want to start with this. I am a big collector of toy cars, just die-cast toy cars, not plastic. Now what this is not a regular toy car. This was something licensed by the NYPD about 10 years ago, a limited production model of a Ford Crown Vic. And I had the idea to buy a skid load of these and resell them on eBay. This is years ago, before you guys knew me. So I did buy some, but quite frankly, the craftsmanship is not that good on this car. Right? It's not as good as a lot of the name brand cars, but I still have some of these left over that never sold. I'd like to hold on to them. But I just want you to know I have a complete selection of just die-cast cars, dual item. Now you're probably thinking, what's so unusual about an open bottle of a blackberry brandy? Well guys, there's more to it than meets the eye. This is from 1940 or 1950. The size on the bottom says 4/5 of a pint. I have never seen a liquor store ever sell liquor in anything but metric sizes. I used to work in a liquor store when I was young, all right, back in the 80s, and everything was like, a bottle like this today would be equal to almost 500 milliliters, all right? So, second clue. On the back here, it's a liquor store in the Bronx, New York, and the phone number is a name. Dayton 93429. DAYTON 9-3429. Okay? I've never seen them spell out a name for a phone number, but I know they did that back in the 50s. Now, let's make this video real interesting. I swear to you, I swear to God, this is the original liquor in this bottle. This is not water, this is not a prop. I am going to open this right now for the first time. The seal's already been broken, so I'm not going to decrease the value. I'm going to smell it, and then I'm going to take a poll and tell me, should I drink this? Right here on camera. Wait a second. Ugh. Ugh. Guys, yes or no, do I take a drink of this on camera now? You might see the first person. A while back I showed you an old telephone I had, and a lot of you guys really liked it. Tell me what you think about this one. Okay? Look at this thing. Hello. Hello. Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show. This thing, I couldn't even tell you what year it's from. I do not know. I wonder how these things ran. Got the original wiring here. See it? I don't know much about this. I've had it for a while. Bought it at a garage sale. If any of you guys know, I know there was a couple of you that had a lot of information on that other phone. So if you guys would maybe tell me what you know about this, and tell me what you think it's worth. And if you want to make an offer, my baseball cards, I'm not going to pull them all out. I certainly don't have time for this. I'm just going to pull out this stack here. Cal Ripken Sr., manager. What's the copyright on this card? I know it's from the 80s. Yeah. Okay. Robin Cook is my favorite author. I like Robin Cook, Dean Koontz. I like Stephen King. But the important thing about this book, there's one very important thing that makes this worth a lot of money. And I'm going to show you in a second. This is a signed first edition. Okay? A signed first edition of a Robin Cook book. All right, I've read this so many times, and I have several copies of it, but it's only my only son. Here's something nice. I love automobilia. That's my favorite. When's the last time you saw one of these bad boys? This is full. As you know, today, all oil comes in plastic bottles, not these cardboard cartons anymore. I'm sure some of you guys remember putting these things and jamming a screwdriver in. Put it in your car like that. A gold Mack Bulldog from a Mack truck. I also have the silver version, but the gold one is ultra rare. This I want serious coin for, all right? This dog never needs to be fed and never has to be taken out. He's a cool looking Mack Bulldog. Frank Sinatra. For many of you guys who don't know it, back in the 70s, Frank Sinatra had dual residency. He lived in New York and he lived out west. When he was in New York, he had 3 cars. His main car had the license plate FAS for Francis Albert Sinatra. All right? I believe it was a Rolls Royce. I'm not sure what this plate was on, and I do not have a COA. All right, I do not have a COA for this plate, and I only have the one plate. It's not bent, but if you look close, there's a lot of crackling in the painted finish. I've been offered good coin for this plate. Old-fashioned stamp machine. This is an actual stamp machine. I do not know what the year was, but it is freaking old. The way it works, you put the coin in, up there on the top left, it says 25 cents. And it was giving you 5-cent stamps for a quarter. All right? It was made to be, I guess, bolted down. And you just, turn the handle and get your stamps out. Yes, everything is fully functional. There's a key. I have the key to it. This thing is fully functional. Does anybody have any idea what year this is from and what it would be worth? I've had this since I was a kid. That was given to me. It was given to me back in the 70s when I was little. And even back then it was considered old. Now, I believe this is from the 40s, but I do not know. All right? It's missing the back cover. Okay? Again, radios are not my forte, but anytime I see something all like this, I snap. This is weird. This was an autographed picture made out to me. Patty Mullen, 1988. She was a pet of the year back in 1988, and we met her at the auto show in the Javits Center. She was autographing pictures, so I got mine and I still have it. How would you guys like to have this hanging on your wall? I want to show you. Occasionally, errors are made in production when they make these cars. And usually when there's an error that gets through and they don't catch it, it makes the vehicle worth a lot more money. As in the case of this. This is a Hot Wheels Lincoln. And if you look closely, the back has no hubcap on it. It was incorrectly made. It's, you know, I don't know how many of these got through. It's this 1964 Lincoln. I've got it. And one of my subscribers is big into concert t-shirts. His name is Roper Rocker. I think some of you guys know him. And I want to show you some of my concert tees. I've got tons of them. All these t-shirts are from concerts I was at. I didn't buy them at garage sale. We're Motley Crue! This is a cool one. This is not a concert tee, but it was, I went to see wrestling in Atlantic City when The Rock came back. He wrestled Kurt Angle that particular day. It was a very, very good match. Glad to have The Rock back. I know there's a lot of WWE fans out there. Here's a Poison t-shirt. Yes, I saw them. They opened for Kiss last time I saw them. This one's in very worn condition because it was one of my favorite groups, Rancid. Still nice. All right, this is not a concert tee, but you cannot buy this. This is an actual NYPD detective shirt. As you know, I have some friends that are high up in the NYPD, and every now and then they give me these cool little things. That is an actual NYPD detective shirt. It's real cool. But that's all the collectibles I'm going to show you right this second. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about eBay now, if I may, and get your opinion on some things. Have you guys found that eBay is starting to become more seller friendly? Because I haven't. I'm just wondering what your opinion is. And tell me about PayPal. Somebody sent me a link, which I checked out, that PayPal has amended its user policy, and it appears, and again, I'm only saying appears, it appears that PayPal may be just slightly relaxing their attitude on certain things. This is not in stone. I'm going to check more into this. All right? But it's something that could be considered possible future good news. Can you imagine PayPal actually becoming seller friendly? Again, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm saying it could be the case in the future. So, I'm not going to keep you guys too long today. As I said, originally I was going to do a tutorial. But I figured, you guys liked the last video so much, I'd bang out another one that's sort of related to it. And thanks for the comments. Talk to me below. Did you see anything you liked? These collectibles? Is there anything you want to see more of? Because everything I showed you, I have more of. More phones, radios, tons of just die-cast cars. I've got, what else do I have? I've got trains, okay? I've got license plates like you wouldn't believe, baseball cards, whatever you want. If you'd like me to do another video at the store sometime in the future, I can do that at work. But I like to give you guys a variety. So again, tell me what you want to see. Remember, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Comments below. I'll see you next Friday with another video. If you have a specific request for a video, like a tutorial, or you want me to discuss a certain eBay faction or eBay situation, comment below. Or if you prefer, you can PM me, and you all know how to do that now, right? Okay, I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys.